Ladies and gentlemen, the rumors just keep piling on about an edge rusher. And because of Bleacher Report and Adam Schefter's latest report on T.J. Watt, we got to be talking about him on this video. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. And Bleacher Report, they named the Pats as a top destination for T.J. Watt if the Steelers decide if they're actually going to trade him. We saw a trade go down with the Steelers and the Dolphins just a couple days ago, sending Minkah Fitzpatrick and Jalen Ramsey to Pittsburgh, Minkah Fitzpatrick to Miami, back to Miami. So there's a possibility now that there could be a trade. This is what Michael Milani of Bleacher Report had to say about the Patriots possibly going out and getting T.J. Watt. He'd be a valued player of this defense, a playmaker that the Pats don't really have at the edge position. They do have good players, Harold Landry, Keon White, and up in corner, Anthony Jennings is a solid against the run. Who said that a bunch of times on this channel? Me. Can't pass rush, though. But they don't exactly have guys that can take over a game. And when I see this, I just think, oh man, how many times are we going to talk about a rumor on this channel of just a star? A superstar has been targeted and linked to the New England Patriots. They've been to every single one. Trey Hendrickson, Terry McLaurin, T.J. Watt, all of them. And it's because the Patriots have the opportunity to do that, because they have the options, they have the cap space, they have the value to go out and trade. One thing is, Watt, the reason why he could be on the trade market, there's rumors about it, is that he wants to get paid. He's going into a contract year, and he believes, and he might very well be so, the best pass rusher in football. He wants to get paid. He wants to be making that Myles Garrett money. There's a reason why Trey Hendrickson is also going out and trying to get paid himself. So that's what I think is why he's on the trade block. And do the Patriots really want to trade for him? I'm not 100% sure, but I would probably say, hey, go and trade for T.J. Watt if you can get the right price. Now we're going to break this down a little bit more, but we had our June sub battle and we absolutely destroyed the Bills breakdown. Now we go into July and I said, you know what? Let's add another AFC East contender to the battle. And because of the trade that happened, two trades, because yesterday they traded the Giants for Darren Waller, the Dolphins today is killing us. 2 subs to 2 subs to 34 subs. Now we can go and come on, let's be the best AFC East team. We get content every single time the Patriots make a move, every single time there's a rumor. We go live weekly, so go ahead, hit that big red sub button and subscribe to Patriots Today. So now, this has been an ongoing rumor about T.J. Watt, but it's kind of died down a little bit. Well, after the trade with the Dolphins and the Steelers with Jalen Ramsey and Minkah Fitzpatrick and Jonnu Smith, Schefter's latest tweet kind of turned some heads a little bit and was a little kind of, oh, well, what is going on here? Well, Schefter tweeted this out, and I'll read it for you guys. Oh, we actually have the graphic. In recent weeks, multiple teams have been discussing whether they can trade for Steelers standout T.J. Watt. He skipped the team's most recent minicamp. Pittsburgh hasn't shown any willingness to deal Watt so far. But he's unhappy with his contractual situation, and sources believe outside team interest is likely to increase given today's trade. And when I see that, I'm like, okay, well, outside team interest with T.J. Watt. And everybody keeps saying the Patriots are one of those teams. Is T.J. Watt going to get traded? I don't know. But we've gone through an entire offseason of just this story not going away. And as long as the Steelers don't give him that contract extension, we might see T.J. Watt just keep on holding out and holding out and holding out. And the trade rumors will just keep spiking and spiking and spiking. Now, when it comes to the Patriots, I would take T.J. Watt in an absolute heartbeat. Best pass rusher in football. The dude had 19 sacks. He has the sack record at 22.5. Like, if you put him on the Patriots, put him alongside of Barmore and Milton Williams, God, that front 5, front 7, what you have would be absolutely incredible. And We go back 15 years ago, or I guess 14 years ago, back to 2011, when people thought J.J. Watt was the best pass rusher in football. Then came along this guy, T.J. Watt, and I personally believe he's the better brother out of the two, which is shocking to say because J.J. Watt is a Hall of Famer. So you're getting a guy he's 30. I'll give it to him. But T.J. Watt is one of the best pass rushers the NFL has ever seen. I mean, a Defensive Player of the Year a couple years ago in 2021, 4-time All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, and oh yeah, if you want to get a guy that can get to the quarterback, how about a guy that has 22.5 sacks in one season? The most sacks in a season beats Strahan's record, which is unbelievable to see. And last year, I'll give it to him, he wasn't as productive as he could have been. 11.5 sacks compared to the 19 in 2023, but you can see those QB hits. He's still getting to the quarterback 27 times, forcing 6 fumbles. And you see this 2021 stats, 22.5. That's unbelievable. He would improve this edge room. He would take it. If the Patriots went out and got a guy like T.J. Watt, or even we've talked about it, Trey Hendrickson, it would probably make the Patriots a top 5 defense in this league. And when you look at the edge room, it's good. It's not great. It's good. You have great linebackers. You have a great defensive backs. You have great defensive tackles. It's the edges that the Patriots kind of need to increase. So, for me, I think T.J. Watt would help this team, and I think they should explore. A trade for T.J. Watt. But the price might just be a little too much for me to go and say, all right, let's go out and go and trade and try to call up the Steelers and say, let's go and get this guy for the Pats. So I'll ask you guys, what do you think? Should the Patriots go out and trade for T.J. Watt? Type T for trade, type P for pass. I'll get into a trade later into this video, but go down in the comments right now. There's probably going to be an ad break. So while the ad's playing, go and tell me, do you think the Patriots should trade for T.J. Watt? So my next question would be, all right, what's the price? Well, the Steelers probably aren't going to budge specifically with a guy with the team like the Patriots because they hate the Patriots. So it's probably going to cost a lot. And we'll get into all that. But first, I got to tell you guys about this nice deal that's going on. 54% off a Patriots polo, a nice Nike polo. You can get yours today, chatsports.com/patspolo. I like the stripes right here. You can rep your team, go out in the golf course. It's got that dry fit material, so you can get yours today, chatsports.com/patspolo. We'll have that in the comment and description of today's video if you don't want to go out and type all that up. Once again, chatsports.com/patspolo. So I was toying around and I looked at a bunch of trade rumors and trade ideas, and this is what I think would probably get it done. I saw one trade from ML Football, which I thought was absolute comedy, and that's just not happening, and it was Kayshon Boutte, a 3rd-round pick, and a 6th-round pick, I think it was. Like, that is just no. The Steelers aren't accepting that. This is probably what would be something they accept. 2026 first and a 2026 3rd-round pick. And I'm not even going to ask you guys if you want to make this trade because I would say no. Like, I'd laugh at them and just hang up the phone. No way in hell I'm getting rid of a 1st-round pick and a 3rd-round pick because he's getting up there in age. I think the Patriots are probably about 2 to maybe 3 years away from being a contender, and T.J. Watt's 30 years old. You trade him, by the time you guys are going to be actual championship contenders, by the time the Pats are going to be deep playoff runs, he's going to be 32, 33 years old. Why would you want to get rid of somebody you can get for the future to develop with a 1st and a 3rd-round pick for an aging, yeah, I know T.J. Watt is one of the best pass rushers in NFL history, but at that age, do you really want to do that? And you got to pay him. He's looking for a new contract. So he's going to want to be the highest paid, probably the highest paid guy in the NFL. And are the Patriots willing to do that? I'm not 100% sure. And when you look at his contract projections that are going around, you can look at USA Today, like his contract projection is insane. 4 years, $160 million. The Patriots can pay that money. They can afford it, But do you really want to do that? Like, yes, $60.6 million in cap space. But you also are going to have a contract extension to Christian Gonzalez in a year when he's eligible. And soon down the line, Drake May is going to want to get paid. So do you really want to have that when you can go out and probably trade for a Hendrickson, which is going to cost less, and also he can extend for less because he's a little bit older, around the same age as T.J. Watt. With the Patriots' current defense, I still think it's great. The PFF ranked them the third best linebackers in the league. I think Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis are a top 5 cornerback duo. I think Christian Barmore and Milton Williams are a great defensive line duo. The defense is good. So why go out and trade? Yeah, you can make it better, but get rid of that future. If I'm going to make a trade, I'm going out and getting someone on offense, specifically a wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, to help Drake May and this offense to get this team fully around them better. I'm not going to go out and trade for T.J. Watt just in general, just to get this defense looking amazing, but then you look at the offense and you're still wearing, okay, Stephon Diggs is the number 1 wide receiver. Who's behind him? Behind Pop Douglas and Kyle Williams. Before we get on out of here, I'll ask you guys one more question. I think they should trade for a target on offense. I think they should go out and get one more guy on offense before the season starts. What do you guys think? Type O for offense or type D for defense? That's going to do it for today's episode of Patriots Today by Chat Sports. Don't forget to hit that big red sub button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram @TheRealAlper. As always, let's go Pats.